Hello and welcome to this very special one-shot sponsored by Tales from Elsewhere itself, and we're going to be playing a very fun game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeehaw!
So we're going to be playing a Weird West-styled game. If you're interested, you can check the link below for the crowdfunding campaign as it's going on, and we're going to have a lot of fun. But before we get started, let's dive in. After a month-long travel, the four of you have been accompanying an aristocrat who's been wanting to seek fame and glory through adventure in the very difficult way that happens in the Ruination. The four adventurers he hired for such a task are now making their way towards the town of Grave Rock. It's not an easy town, and obviously it's named after a horrible tragedy that happened there, but perhaps you guys can be finding some sort of fun to go along there. We'll start with the aristocrat himself. That starts this adventure looming over all of you. Go ahead, Mr. Brooks.
Well, my name is Alistair McKinley of the Southwest McKinleys. I am on a pursuit of art and knowledge and inspiration, and I am hoping that these adventures can help me explore the world and inspire my art for fame or fortune, which I already have plenty of, but who couldn't stand more fortune, am I right? Alistair is very well dressed, probably woefully underprepared, no weapon. His clothing is definitely overly aesthetic compared to the environment that we're going to be in, but a rather short, pale, woefully naive in the setting.
And of course, Alistair is accompanied by his porter.
Porter's name is Porter. That way he cannot forget his profession.
Know your place.
Yeah. But don't worry. According to Alistair, he has been ethically sourced.
Porter just goes, "Yes, sir." That's his main response to most things, I would assume.
Yep.
We're gonna have to find his real name someday.
Carrying his various amounts of goods, which is mostly just different kinds of dresses and clothing, is Porter, the porter. However, four mercenaries of some kind accompany him. One of them is Clayton Rust, a lawbringer with a robotic arm that he doesn't like to talk about on his left side. He kind of is leading your group a little bit, though you're kind of bandaged and put together. But let's talk about his right-hand man, the second in command, the deputy to his sheriff. Go ahead, Mr. Yeehaw.
Well, hello, I'm Yeehaw McGraw, world famous pugilist, bare knuckle fighting. I am, my mid-30s. I've been around a little bit and taking my licks and giving out them as well. And accompanying me on my draft horse is the wonderful Mr. Alistair, who I'm not completely happy about being attached to me, but he was worried about his clothes getting dirty. Yeehaw is mid-30s, very muscular, very tough, has scars and bruises. He's been in the fighting scene for a little while now. Salt of the earth type person, but just it really doesn't mesh well with the aristocrats. He actually has some bad experience with the aristocrats, but he's making do with what he can, and he's got a good friend Clayton with him, so he's happy about that. We've been partners for a while.
It's not going to be like that incident down with the barrel. You just see him stare off into the distance.
Sorry, we shouldn't talk about the barrel. It's a very sensitive topic for both of us.
As long as no chickens are involved, I think we'll be okay.
Or polecats. Don't like them polecats.
Two of them just keep walking on by, with Clayton kind of taking like the reins off to the side as he walks. On the other side, though, in matching cybernetics, like piecemeal robotics, is another person. Go ahead, Mr. Dunkerton, and describe your character.
I am the doctor of this group, although I have 0 acuity, so don't worry. I got drugs, and that will make everything better, as long as we pray hard enough.
Yeehaw.
You see, pretty averagely built dude. You'd think he'd be like 5'4" normally, but with his robotic legs that are shaped much like a grasshopper, he stands at about a 6 foot. Carries a 6-shooter at his side, big old hat. Probably joined the group a little more recently, with maybe some rumors around that he might have gotten kicked out of wherever he was last, because he has trouble reading at times.
So with the doctor in tow, that pretty much has the entire group on lock. However, way up at the front, leading the pack, determining where the group is to go, knowing the directions they need to take, is the frontiersman himself, Mr. Jeb.
Howdy, y'all. I am Jebediah, pretty new member of this team. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how anybody survived without me. None of these people know the lay of the land. Nobody's lived off the land like me. My entire life spent growing stuff, hunting down food, making sure I'm sleeping safe. But these are some good people. Aristocrat's kind of weird, but good money.
So, Jeb, you would know yourself that you're about an hour's way out of Grave Rock. Knowing that you got a little bit more time, is there anything you want to say to the group, knowing that you can start to see the outskirts of the city?
We're getting pretty close here. We got just a little bit of time before we get to our destination. What's our sort of plan once we get there? What are we doing once we get in?
We are looking for inspiration.
Define inspiration.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
That did not answer my question.
I'm just looking for a place to hang my hat and well, you know, get a nice drink of some whiskey.
I don't think we're gonna find much to drink in this place.
There's always some place to drink.
I thought we almost died of starvation last time.
I don't remember that. My belly was quite full in all of our travels thus far.
Yeah, because you ate our horses.
Except for Lucky here, Path of Lucky.
I mean, I paid for the horses, and I get to be the first to eat from them. I don't see the problem with that logic at the moment.
I like that horse.
Periwinkle was a fine meal.
When you gotta eat, you gotta eat. That's what you learn from the land.
You guys are monsters.
Why are you agreeing with him?
When push comes to shove, a work animal makes good meat.
He's trying to get a pay bump.
And it's working.
As you start to go amongst the outskirts, you see a few individuals standing outside, some sweeping the little bit of dirt off of their raised porch, some brushing the windows, taking care of the horses, making sure they're fed. You guys see a stable that you could probably leave your one horse at if you wish to before coming into the tavern.
I would definitely tie up Lucky in the stables.
So then I want you to make an acuity check as you start getting your horse into that stable.
So it's a D10 and then I add my modifier. Okay. That is a max of 12.
12. You do come in and you see the shop owner, very nice. Hello, wearing black gloves on both their arms, raises their right hand to say hello and welcome to Grave Rock. How can we help you?
Yes, I just want to find a nice place for my horse here.
Of course, yes. Our stables are ready and you can leave them here and we'll take care of the payment afterwards.
Perfect.
He seems nice, but like overly nice. Those kind of people that you see at the, in various versions of customer service that you're like, you can't be this happy. You're putting on some sort of front.
How's life in Grave Rock? You know, we're just visiting. So what's it like here?
Oh, everything's just peachy.
You say that almost like you don't mean it.
Why wouldn't I mean it? Everything's great.
All right. So how much is it to house? I know it's to take care of payment later, but just give me a ballpark of.
Well, in Grave Rock, really, we don't like to charge. We instead see how much good people put into the world and determine prices based off that.
Okay, I'll be seeing you?
Yes.
I don't know about y'all, but his expressionless face and flat tonality makes me trust him implicitly. We're gonna have a great stay.
I trust him too, yeah. 100%, you're right.
Aren't I always?
Can I make like a knowledge check? Because I got crime as familiar.
You're trying to see in specifically if crime is affiliated with
Yeah,
what's
like
going
if he's
on.
gonna chop up our horse and eat it.
There's a lot of reasons someone could chop up a horse and eat it outside of crime. But yeah,
As
you
we've
can
learned.
It'd be theft.
This situation does not call for eating a horse. This
You guys
is
are not
town.
eating my horse. I swear, if someone eats my horse, I'm gonna go crazy.
If you would like to make the check, you can.
Okay, what do you want me to roll for that?
So since you are familiar, it might lower. It's gonna lower the threshold, but still make an acuity check for me.
+0. 6.
Despite how friendly he is, he does not come across as a member of any crime syndicate you might be aware of. That doesn't mean that he's not shady.
Unfamiliar to me.
Which is great because I have expert in criminal knowledge. So.
Are you two, as the horses are being put up, going anywhere looking?
I don't usually do anything in town. I usually try to stay outside of it. I don't trust people. But if you want some escort or like a bodyguard for in town, I'm happy for a little bit extra.
Well, escorting is part of the already assigned and contracted job. How about we explore this town under the current contract, and if there are extenuating circumstances, we will discuss requisite pay for the scenario.
I'll take that, dude.
Cool, so where are you guys going?
Into town.
You are in town.
You know, first off, make sure we can find a place to stay the night, so like an inn, but also, just looking to explore and see if there's anything interesting going on.
I would also like to keep an eye out for like a bar, like a speakeasy type thing for Yeehaw.
Well, how convenient. There's an inn that also happens to have a tavern that you both can go into and kind of get the same thing going regardless. So as you walk into this Crooked Inn, that's the name of it, you are greeted with the clerk as she stands there, hair tied up, wearing the same black gloves, long sleeves. Hello.
Well, hi. I am looking for inspiration and excitement in this town.
Oh, don't worry, you will find it.
Fantastic. Where?
Here. Are you not inspired yet?
Not in the slightest.
Well, if you stay long enough, you will be, we promise.
How long?
Don't worry. We will make sure you are acquainted with before the sun rises tomorrow.
All right, so tomorrow morning. That is very promising. I can wait.
Before the sun rises tonight.
Before, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I'm sleeping tonight.
Why wouldn't you sleep?
Oh wait, I'm gonna be sleeping outside of town. We're good.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna leave the party?
I don't
Sleep in
trust
the
people, man,
wilderness?
at all.
touch
I
my
don't trust
horse.
civilization.
Don't you touch my horse.
Excuse me, madam. Is there anything I can be exploring or doing in this town in the meanwhile? Anything to do besides just go to bed and wait for inspiration?
You could visit any of our establishments, such as the tavern in here, or the general store across the way. And as you kind of look outside, you see the general store owner kind of outside also. Same attire as everyone else, raising their right hand to wave before putting it back.
All right, tavern and a general store.
We are a small community. Unfortunately, a few years ago we had some issues, but luckily we were able to rebuild.
Well, what kind of issues?
We don't like to talk about it too much, unfortunately. Just know that you should avoid the caves outside of the area at all costs.
What direction would those caves be if we want to avoid that general direction?
Ooh, that's gonna be a guile check if I haven't heard one before.
Yeah, I'm totally great at that. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3.
Use luck or something.
So luck allows you to re-roll a die or re-roll an injury die. Either way. So success, failure, all that stuff is determined by luck. You all start with 1.
That's an 8.
She looks at you. Oh, well, they are just by the mountain over there, and she points in the direction. You can see the mountain that is forming kind of as a natural barrier to protect the west side of this town.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll be sure to stay away.
Yes.
Madam, I do not mean to pry into one's traumatic past, but I'm picking up on something that might have happened in your history. Is there any way you'd be willing to indulge my curiosity in your past?
It comes up to you, and you can get a better look of her left hand and see that glove is actually deflated a little bit. And as she takes it off, it's just a stump. We were attacked by some oilers. Many were taken to that cave. They only took my arm. There's only 9 of us left now. Maybe with you all, it'll be a few more.
And were these orders ever dealt with, or did they just take your hand and...
Oh, you have been lucky to never deal with an oiler, have you?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is.
Just know that if you're lucky to never see one in your whole life, you'll be very fortunate.
How long ago did this attack take place, this raid?
Do you have anything that's going to help you with like history or anything like that?
I'm familiar with history.
Okay, knowing that, you might have heard of an attack that happened around this area, maybe not necessarily this town, but a few months ago. There was a hustle in town, a lot of things going on, and then as time went on, less and less people were heard from.
So there's probably no chance that these people are still around in those caves.
Most likely, the people who are in town are the only ones left.
We should definitely stay away from those caves.
Is something wrong with your eye?
It gets twitchy sometimes.
We have medication if you need it.
Anyways, we should stay away from those caves.
Again, your eye is
I'm just
twitching.
blinking. We'll stay away from those caves. Come on.
Let's not bother.
I can get the town doctor if you need.
Oh, we've got our own doctor. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you guys head outside to meet with the people who just put the horse away. Noticeably, Clayton is just leaning there, and he's just looking around, and he sees the folks as you four walk up to him. I don't really trust these people right now.
Yeah, no.
They keep giving me funny looks.
I mean, they all seem very friendly all of them wave and make solid, uninterrupted eye contact. I mean, that's a sign of hospitality if I ever seen one.
That is not normal out here at all.
How many people have you actually interacted with?
Besides y'all, three so far. But there's only 9, so that's 33%. I mathed.
So anyone gather anything useful?
Yeah, actually, the lady there at the hotel/saloon told us to stay away from the caves over by the mountains over there because Oilers attacked the town and took people there, and apparently stay in those caves.
I don't think it's wise for all of us to go. So maybe some of us need to stay, and some can go. So here's how we'll do it. The 3 of you, and he points at Jeb, Yeehaw, and Hans. 3 of you go investigate the caves. Alistair, Porter, and I stay here, stay back, and maybe investigate the town. After all, we don't want to put the fine aristocrat himself into any danger or any problematic things that could arise in those caves.
I mean, I would potentially disagree because inspiration comes from all scenarios, and I paid these men to protect me, and so
We are protecting you. That's why you're staying with Clayton.
I mean, if that's what y'all think is best, I'm just saying inspiration and those caves feel like they just go hand in hand.
Listen, we're walking into what we know is probably going to be a fight. It's a whole lot different going into a fight, having to protect someone, than having to fend someone off from jumping us on the road.
I mean, y'all seem to see me. I'm real good at hiding behind boulders when I need to.
We've spoken our piece. I think it's ultimately up to you.
Mr. Clayton?
Unfortunately, you are the one in charge.
I just, these newfound friends, I just don't want to be separated
So stay in town.
from y'all. Y'all are going in the
Oh,
caves.
us. We're your
Yeah.
newfound friends. My mistake.
I mean, you're paid friends, but I mean, what of my friends in my life haven't been?
I'm a little sad for you.
Alright, fine. Alistair, go with them. But Porter needs to stay with me.
I'm fine with that. Porter, you protect this man with your life.
Yes, sir.
Clayton, take care.
I always do. As you start heading off towards those caves, the Ruination, the place that you live in, the dust starts to blow by and the heat slowly becomes less bearable as the sun begins to set. You start to see the caves right outside. Pretty, substantial. You're gonna have to make a little trek up the mountain. There's no path that is easily obtained, but there seems to be a very obvious spot for a cave.
Did you bring your horse?
No, my horse is in the stable. We're walking.
Let's go ahead and have everyone make some athletics checks to see if you guys can even get up that mountain.
I got a 7.
5.
3.
13.
Jeb, you just start making the way up, leading the charge, get up to the top relatively easily while everyone else is struggling. Alistair, does the thing where like you get on the rock climbing wall and he doesn't even get his foot off the ground. He's too scared.
I'm doing it.
Yeehaw keeps sliding back down. But it does seem like Hans is actually doing some decent work. He's just not as fast.
How high up am I?
I would say a good 50 feet.
50 feet? I actually have 50 feet of strong hempen rope. Could I, like, lower it down and try to help people up?
I will say you can do that, and it will give someone a high roll on their next check.
Let's help the aristocrat first because I am trying to get paid. So, Alistair, come on up.
We haven't discussed this, but the funniest part's going to be if he has no money.
Oh my gosh, you don't pay me.
He's never got money on him.
I've seen him flash.
So go ahead and make another athletics check, but you'll have a high roll, so you'll roll twice.
Okay. That goes up to a 7.
7. All right. With that, you're able to get to like where Hans is. You two both make some more checks to see how you're doing.
Oh, that's a 1.
That's a 4.
So Hans, luckily from the previous one, you don't slip, you just stay put. And as Alistair gets to about the same level as you, Yeehaw, you're going to. Yeah, this is what I'm going to roll a d8, and we're going to just treat it like a normal damage die. So 4 or higher, it's a strain. Any of the other numbers, you might get a different wound. You get a strain. So, as everyone else is making their way, let's go. You get another high roll check. Make another round, everybody, really quick. Let's see how this goes.
I'm gonna use a block.
We'll start with Zach.
4.
4.
8.
8. Okay.
I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
So, Jeb, you start to notice everyone is at the same place. There is clearly this part of the ridge they just can't get over, and everyone's having a lot of difficulty. At this point, I can have you attempt to tie off the rope to continue to help someone out, but you're going to have to go down and possibly help them out a little bit more.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, so for the sake of it, go ahead and give me another acuity check to see if you can find a rock that you can tie off.
That's me, 12.
12. Oh yeah, you find a rock, tie it off really easily. You start making your way down. Who else would you like to give a high roll to?
All right, since he's already got it, I'm gonna give it to Hans. Come on, you're a good strong man. You should be doing.
I'm a strong man, but my athletics is layman's.
Okay, good. I got an 8. Thank you.
Oh.
That's an
8.
With the help of Jeb getting you guys back over the ridge, most of you seem to do good. Until you notice who has the highest acuity.
I'm novice.
Just 2.
+2.
0.
So then none of you will notice what happens. You do notice as you get to the top of the ridge, the 3 of you see the rope is now frayed. And it snaps. This is going to be a dexterity check for you there, Alistair.
4.
Oof. Unfortunately,
Luck or not?
No.
I rolled a 1, which means you take I believe that is a critical injury, sir. So, how would you describe this wound that you take from falling on the rocks?
I would say that Alistair probably lets go of the rope, slips for whatever reason, with it and tries to land on his feet, and then just either broken bone, strain, something's wrong with his leg. He just lands on it wrong.
Yeah, broken leg for sure. And then the complication is your speed is going to be reduced.
How much of my rope got snapped off?
So the entire thing got
So
frayed.
it's like all on
Yeah.
front. Okay.
You can investigate it in a moment, but right now you have Alistair who's kind of procured on one rock off the ground. So if you would like, I would like you to make an athletics check. It is going to be a little bit more difficult than the previous ones you've been making. But considering how well you've been rolling, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 13.
So you're able to get him, put him on your back, and then just start climbing up the mountain, pushing him over. However, his leg is completely snapped. If you would like to do anything, Doctor.
I got a pole trice. Automatically treats 1 injury.
Okay, you can use that to treat the injury. You're going to go ahead and mark off the treat injury box right there. However, you do not erase injuries until you take a rest in a safe environment. So if you get another critical injury, we're going to have to treat it as a lethal, even though that one has been treated.
I set your bow and I'm like, don't worry, Al. I got this. We only had 1 of these.
Yeah, you're able to get a plank of wood and make a splint.
I may be regretting my decision to join y'all.
So the rope is tied off and frayed, if anyone would like to take a look at it.
I can take a look at it.
All right. Go ahead and make another acuity.
7. No, it's a 1.
It just looks frayed.
I figured it out, guys. It's frayed.
We knew that.
Who scared it?
What?
Who scared it?
Oh. Bless your heart.
Well, and bless you too.
Oh gosh, no. Oh, no.
The insults are flying.
All right, so you're outside of the cave. What would you like to do?
Did anybody bring anything to like light this cave with?
No. Wait, I got a torch.
Yeah, torch. That's good. That's fantastic because I'm pretty sure I don't have any of that stuff.
You light the torch in order to enter into the cave, and it does give off a nice light as you start walking through deeper and deeper. As the cave begins to outstretch, you notice pools of liquid. It's hard to tell with this lighting, unfortunately, but every so often there seems to be a different pool before you. The cave continues to go further down. Do you want to keep venturing, or do you want to stop?
I was going to say I want to stop and dip my hand in the liquid and, like, smell it.
Maybe
see if I
don't
can
do
tell.
that. My incident is escaped Oilers. Does this look familiar?
There is some evidence that maybe perhaps this would work. However, go ahead and make me a... this could be interesting. I want you to make me a discipline check
Oh,
to see if perhaps something from your past can illuminate what's going on.
Ooh.
14.
Nice.
All right, so you go back through that painful memory of being attacked by Oilers and losing your limbs, and you do remember getting pushed into caves. But you also distinctly remember Oilers themselves are not the best climbers, especially when they have their captives with them. Knowing that climb might have been a little too much for any Oiler to take.
There's gonna be something in here, but I don't think it'll be Oilers.
That could be promising or terrible.
I think it'll be terrible, yeah.
Were you stopping me from dipping a finger
Yeah,
in?
don't do that. I'm pretty sure that's a bad.
Can you smell it? Just sniff it.
What does it smell like?
It smells like blood.
I think it's blood, guys. It's just... I'm pretty familiar.
Why don't you put your hand in it to find out?
Do we push on further? Do you want to be in the lead, Mr. Doctor?
No. Here's a torch.
So I'm taking up lead, and we push on.
As you continue to press forward, you do eventually find trinkets, various items scattered about. At first, just seems to be some bags, maybe a few bits of jewelry. As you go further, it's limbs, torsos, most of them decomposed after a while, some fresh. But one thing seems to be consistent amongst them all. They're all missing their left hand. And as you all start to notice this, one of you realizes a little too late where the left hand is. We're going to go to combat. The way combat works here is that you guys are going to have a player turn, and then I will have the villain turn. During the player turn, you have 2 actions that you can use at any point. You can do an action, someone else can do another action, however you want to do it. But you have 2 actions. Once all 2 are used, we go to the next bit, and then it's the villains. They do their thing. Go back to you guys. We do that until the combat is solved. However, because you're being ambushed, I'm going to have them go first.
Oh no.
You see a grayed left hand on the shoulder of, let's find out, roll randomly, Yeehaw McGraw.
I was like, Alistair, please quit touching me. Oh wait, he's in front of me. Oh no.
This hand is going to attempt to choke you there. Yeehaw. That is going to be a 12 against Vigor.
So my difficulty is an 8, I think so.
Well, unfortunately, that means you're definitely going to take some damage. Luckily, as the thing starts choking you, you're able, holding it off enough, it doesn't do any serious injury, you just take a strain.
Strain. Okay.
However, 2 more up here, and let's just have fun again. Who's not getting it? Luckily, everyone but Alistair is being attacked. So we're going to go ahead and attack against you there, Jeb, and that's another 12. And Hans, yours is an 8 against your Vigor.
My difficulty is 8, so does that just hit?
Yep,
or?
that hits it.
Oh, yeah, it was an 8, yeah.
We're going to start with Jeb. You're going to, unfortunately, that was a 3, which means you take a serious injury.
Oh, no.
And then for you, Hans, that's also a 3. You're also taking a serious injury.
Oh.
So as you guys are getting choked out more and more, we're going to say you guys have a crushed windpipe, which just means any guile rolls are going to be at a low roll. as you guys are it's gonna be hard to convince people when you talk like this.
Alistair, do something.
Don't worry, I'm great at talking for you.
I don't know if talking's gonna work this time, my friend.
Let's go ahead and go to the player turn. You guys are up. You got 3 hands choking out 3 of you. What do you want to do?
I want to just take my knife and stab the hand that's right there on me. I don't think I'm going to hit myself.
Oh, okay, all right, we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, that's a 1 + 6, so that's a 7.
Unfortunately, you just miss. You hit it, but it doesn't do enough damage to actually break it off from you, and it just continues its hold on.
I want to try to use my knuckle duster and punch him right behind me, like if there's something, because I'm assuming something's. I could be wrong. He's based on his knowledge, so.
Well, with that, then we're gonna say this is a low roll because you're actually aiming for a bad spot.
Okay, got it. That's fine.
Because what we're gonna say is you're aiming for most likely the head of this opponent. Yeah, and these things don't have heads.
It's okay. I got a +6, so. There's an 8.
As you try to punch the thing, your initial punch misses because there's nothing there. But bringing the elbow down is actually what breaks off the hand, and it dies on the floor.
So, okay, because I was like, because my injury dice is a D20 for that, so.
No. These guys have 1 strain. That is all they can take.
Take that, hand.
All right.
I'll pull my scalpel and try to get the thing off me.
All right. Same thing, melee.
Ooh.
That's
Sorry.
that's 11.
Oh yeah, easy. You just slice it off. You know exactly right where to cut for a hand, and it just falls off. So, you guys still got some actions, and there's still 1 hand choking Jeb.
All right, for my action, Alistair is going to perform a dramatic performance, and he is going to ad-lib poetry at the enemy, and he will distract all characters until the start of my next turn.
How exactly are you going to distract this hand that is choking out one of your friends?
He's going to say, "O ye beast of old, dark and naive be ye to mine friends. Distract not, attack not."
So at this point, it's just like it's wanting to let go of its grip and strangle you.
Successful.
Oh, wait a minute, that's my hand. I'm sorry.
That's my hand.
Don't joke about those things. So you're causing it to be distracted, which means its awareness is going to be lowered. Go ahead, Jeb. I'm assuming you want to attack it again. Maybe if that doesn't work, maybe your friends can try to help. Remember, you guys can also use your action to help him out and give him a high roll if anyone wants to do that.
I'll help him negating the fact that he's distracted.
For the sake of it, we're saying you guys are like also frustrated by this, but it just lowers your awareness. So you're gonna run over there, Hans, and like try to grab it off him, and he's gonna try to stab it.
Okay, so that's going to be a 14.
All right, yeah, you easily are able, with the help of Hans, as he like outstretches it, and you're not as scared to like stab at it this time. You're able to pry it out as it falls.
Could you keep the poetry to a minimum, please? We are trying to fight for our lives here.
It saved my life. I very much appreciated perfect poetry.
Poetry always saves lives.
So, investigating the cave any further? Yes, no, yes.
I feel like maybe this is a bit over our pay grade.
I mean, I'm the only one injured, and I'm.
We all.
I'm the one who's not injured.
Oh, that's right. Do we want to rest and y'all can rest your vocal
You mean
cords
in the limb cave?
We have to
Rest
be
in
someplace
the-
safe to rest.
I am bringing provisions for y'all. Like, I don't know what kind of snacks y'all need.
You're talking about... There's a torso right there.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. I just agreed for the pay. It paid well. It did.
Will we get extra pay for sleeping in the limb cave?
So it is important to note you will need to rest in a safe environment in order to, and this will not be considered that. You would have to go back to town. But luckily it's not too far of a walkout.
Yeah, but we'd also have to risk going back up the mountain again and breaking more limbs.
And I don't have any more rope.
Well, I can't go on by myself, so we should probably go get you guys settled down and then come back later.
I mean, we all only have like 1 injury, right? And
I mean, I'm willing to keep exploring if y'all are. Y'all?
Me too.
Y'all are literally slowing us all down. But okay, let's go.
As you push further into the cave. That's where we're going to take a break. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsor.
Are you looking for a post-apocalyptic Western RPG that'll challenge your players in the Ruination?
Well, you can back Tales from Elsewhere today!
Weird West is my favorite type of Western.
Tales from Elsewhere is the first game, actually, from our good buddy Peter over at Tales from Elsewhere. You get to play in the Ruination, a post-apocalyptic weird Western area,
With over 100 edges to make your character feel unique.
and so many more monsters to make sure that they die.
You all right there, Frank?
No, people need to die more. And luckily, in Tales from Elsewhere, it actually is surprisingly tough tactical combat.
It is tough being out there in the West.
Go back to Tales from Elsewhere, link in the description, it helps us out. And of course, we want to see our friend Peter do well. Isn't that right, Charles?
That's right. Why am I still talking like this? Support Tales from Elsewhere on Kickstarter right now.
Now back to the other video.
And welcome back. So, venturing further into the cave, you find the same thing you have found already in the cave. Dead corpses, hands chopped off. And that's it. You eventually reach the end of the cave where you find it's just a pale, bunch of bodies just thrown and tossed in there. Many of them very new. Still dying and decomposing as you speak.
Still dying? There's some living?
I mean, that's more of an artistic way of saying it.
Did you guys notice back in town they all wore those black gloves?
Well, they also said that the Oilers, which we have not found, what they say that they grabbed it, that this incident was years ago.
They didn't say how long it was, but there were some attacks a couple months ago. Right?
Couple months. I mean, these are much fresher than a couple months.
Yeah, and I'm not an expert on Oilers or anything. How about you?
Yeah, I am. It doesn't seem like there's any here. We would have run into them by now.
Most likely. In fact, most Oiler places are actually more embedded in deeper
More
cave
cavernous
systems.
kind of thing. Alright.
Some seems suspicious.
I got a feeling there's a nasty surprise waiting for us back at town.
We should probably get back to Clayton and Porter.
I'm worried about Lucky.
I thought he'd be safe there, okay?
You were wrong.
It's not the first time, but won't be the last. Quoteth my mother.
So you guys head back outside, down to the ridge. Now, luckily, going down a mountain's a lot easier than going up a mountain. So, an athletic check here is going to be a lot easier. He said, knowing that sometimes these rolls don't work out that way. So, athletic checks for everybody.
4.
3.
6.
10.
Cool. The two of you fail. We're going to just roll a d8. I'm going to have you two roll the d8 this time.
7.
Okay, so you take a strain.
1.
And that, my friend, is a lethal or critical injury.
I almost thought you were about to say lethal.
So, how would you describe what happens to Hans as he takes this critical injury?
I imagine that thinking that things would be much easier going downhill, I slip and fall on my head.
Oof, yep, concussion.
And then I would say I fell on top of you, and that's what caused my strain.
So we'll put definitely a concussion for the injury, and the complication, I think, let's think about this one.
Acuity, maybe?
Ooh, no, staggered.
Oh, there you go.
So we're going to say you have one less action per turn.
No.
That's devastating. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for breaking my fall.
Get off me, you imbecile.
I apologize.
I think once we get back to town, we should go by the general store and see if we can buy some more of them poultices that you used. And
That would be nice, yeah.
No, not poltergeist, right? Poultices, right?
No, not poltergeist.
Just
That is if we're not besieged as soon as we get into town.
I mean, they seemed awfully trustworthy and hospitable. That eye contact and monotonal voice, there's just something about it.
It's like their eyes just followed you everywhere, no matter where you move to.
I already used my luck, right?
Yeah.
Dang it, I have a thing for this.
Well, you can lean into
You're...
aspects of your character in order to gain luck back.
Oh.
Remember, this is something that you can just do. So, for the sake of having the game be fun, we can't, and for the sake of you using an ability, how do you lean into an aspect of your character to gain a luck point of the front?
Lean into your injury or your backstory, I believe.
Yeah, if you lean into your backstory, you can gain a luck point. So, maybe here's how we can flavor it. You hitting your head actually knocks you out. And in doing so, we flash back to the moment that the Oilers had you. Describe that moment for us.
They're dragging me by my legs, and I'm holding onto the train as tightly as I can, and my legs start to rip off.
Yeah, so you lost your legs not because they used like their saws or things that they usually use to cut off parts. You lost it because you wouldn't let go of this train. Okay, so knowing that, you wake up, you have a point of luck. What would you like to do with it?
I will use one of my edges, Cheat the Devil. When you receive an injury, you can spend 1 luck to negate the injury.
So you are going to cheat the devil and spend this luck to not you have that injury. So when you hit your head, you can feel the concussion coming, but remembering that you've felt pain far worse than this, you brush it off, and you do not have that concussion anymore.
Yay!
However, your head still hurts a lot. So this brings up the point, you guys are going to come back into town, but you're scared that there's some cultists that might be looking for you, maybe some other things going on in the town. I definitely gave it away by saying cultists, didn't I? At this point, it's pretty obvious what's going on, right?
Yeah.
I thought cultists as soon as we stepped into town. I was like, this seems like a cult with all the black gloves and the talking.
I thought they might be robots.
Same.
How do you want to approach going back into town? Stealthily, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think so.
Carefully.
All right, let's make some reflex checks. Why don't we?
Woo! I'm slightly better at this than the other thing. Yeah. I rolled a 4.
4.
9.
10.
3.
You guys start making your way into town, trying to come off of the offside, hopefully that people are less likely to approach. However, as you do, you notice no one's in town. It's quiet. Granted, it is night. Maybe everyone's asleep, but no one's outside.
Suspicious. But the whole town's suspicious, so.
Now, do we want to go knocking on the general store, see if we can...
It's not gonna be open.
Let's just see if the door's locked. I mean, it's right across the street from the inn, which we're going anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can do that. Let's go check it out.
You approach the general store, and it is locked. As you look in through the mirrors, no one's in there. It just looks like a normal front.
I got lockpicks.
Go ahead and make a dexterity, I'm assuming? I could be wrong on that.
Oh, mama. I got 10.
10. Okay, yeah, you're able to easily pick this lock, open the door, walk inside. This general store does not have a good amount of things. There's like not even like food products available. It just seems like it's a lot of useless stuff.
It's all displays.
A lot of displays for sure.
Like North Korea.
Can I go, like, searching...
You're allowed to say that.
Can I go searching in the back?
All right, you make your way to the back.
I'll probably just go with Alistair.
Can I search for like a
Basement.
I'll stick with him.
So you guys are gonna stay in the front, start searching around, and so we'll have you two make acuity checks real quick.
I rolled a 6.
10.
10. All right, between the two of you, you find nothing in the front.
We did a great job.
However, as you two go to the back, you see a very open, swung open stairs leading to a basement, and you can start to hear just some light chanting coming from underneath.
I'm gonna go get the other guys real quick. Yeah, just... Guys, there's some, like, creepy chanting coming from a trapdoor in the back.
You sure it's not just Alistair singing again?
He was right next to me, and the chanting was coming from the trapdoor, so...
That makes more sense.
We should probably check that out. Our friends might be down there.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'd be real quiet. Our friends?
Porter and Clayton might be down there.
You forgot they existed.
NPCs are people, too.
Are they?
No.
No. Not even if they're GM PCs. They're the worst.
Did I find anything in the room? Because I want to search the room either for healing items or maybe there's cultist robes, like their black suits, and we could like sneak in dressed as them. Huh?
Currently, there is nothing like that, unless you would like to spend a point of luck to...
Either that or using my makeup kit to make us to make us look like them.
It does work like a disguise kit, so...
If you want to try to, like, you could start pulling it out, even though you don't have your full attire with you, as obviously Porter was holding all that. You pull out the little bits you have, and you do the best with the stuff you can find to kind of make makeshift robes.
Okay.
You have no idea what they are wearing outside of what you saw the first time, but you can assume maybe it's black.
In any way I can like roll to see maybe, huh?
You want to roll to see if you can find out stuff you don't know.
No,
It's a flashback roll.
to see how convincing of a disguise.
A lot of this is actually going to come down more to just how well you know things. But again, you have luck if you want to use it.
I'll use the luck. I'll use the luck to make robes appear.
Cool. You don't make robes appear. You make the cultist outfits, which is their black leather jackets and black gloves, appear instead.
Let's do that. Yeah.
We'll say you have enough for each of you if you wanted to, so you can put them on real quick. All right. But what is everyone's sneakiness?
6.
4. That's a 2 for me.
Well, that's a +2. You have a 6
plus
difficulty.
2. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Amongst most of you, it's a 6 difficulty. So you guys start walking down, stairs creaking a little bit, but the chanting seems to be louder as you make your way further and further into the basement. You start to round the corner. You can see things are lit, as you can also see amongst the walls more left hands scuttering around the ceiling, around the walls, moving more and more as you see the cultists. One in particular, the innkeeper herself, just, yes, come, my children, come, and sacrifice more arms for the sake of the unknown. For elsewhere itself, we need them here, now. And you see another cultist, I have sacrificed my arm, and he removes the glove. Yes, do you have any more to bring? And they prop down Porter. We have one here, of course. Great. Excellent. Do you have any more? Unfortunately not. The other 4 left before we could get them. What happened? There were 6, were there not? You hear another voice say. Why can't we have... We just needed 10 arms. What happened to the other 4? And just see one person getting mad. They left. They went out to the caves. I told them not to. Dang it. And they just keep kicking themselves. Wait. The other one. Where is he? His arm's metal. You just hear someone yell. And they all start screeching. We will kill him, right? Yes, after we summon it. Yes, after we summon it. Yes. And this kind of talk continues more and more as Porter's just standing in the middle, like, not sure what to do, looking at all these cultists. Like, he tries to walk in one direction, and one of them, like, juts towards him a little bit, but none of them are going after him quite yet.
How many are in here with us?
Cultists, about 5.
Wow, that's not a lot.
But as you look around, 9 hands skittering around.
Ew.
Anyone want to do anything? Or are you guys going to just stay there?
How badly do you want to save Porter?
I could attempt my dramatic performance to distract them while y'all attack.
You'd have to get really close, though, right?
Yeah, you would have to be close, and we would have to be far away from you.
No, you just have to be not in close range, which to get to the other side of the room would be out of range for you guys. So he could hypothetically, but in order to even get there in the first place, he's going to have to be making himself really well known. Like, it's going to be obvious. So you would have to, like, distract them before you could even distract them, if that makes sense.
Here's that. So I've got scramble, which means once on my turn, I can strain myself to move as an incidental, but I'm distracted until the start of my next turn. And then as my second action, so I'll use that. I'll do move, scramble, and then dramatic performance. Like, I'll get up to them chanting, and then I think I'll just do their chant louder than them, and then have them notice me.
All right. So considering you're already using combat talk, we're going to go into that. And you know what? You guys go first. Well, I definitely have you use your 2 turns to go into there for sure. So you scramble in, and you get distracted by all the hands moving, being a little scared. You have your, your jacket just up a little bit more as you get in there, and then you just hear them all yelling and like a few chants going on before you start chanting. What do you chant?
So what was their chant before?
It was just like, ho, ha, ho.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the awkward like Matthew McConaughey like chest one. So I'm gonna be like, ooh, ha, ooh, ah, a wimboe, wimboe.
You just hear one guy like, that's not the phrase. He just starts singing a song that you think.
Everybody starts singing it. It's a different chant
join
now.
in.
Completely different.
It's the scene from Beetlejuice,
Right.
to some extent, a little bit.
You with the hands. That's...
Yeah. All right, so with them all being distracted, what are you guys going to do? Literally all of them, including you, are being distracted.
How close are they?
They're out of close range. So they're probably like a good 50 feet away from you guys.
My 6-shooter is far.
Correct, so you would still be able to hit them.
I will use steady hand when you're all in on shooting or throwing. and you are not low rolling. Roll an additional d10 for the test and use the highest of all results.
Okay, so you're just gonna shoot one of the cultists.
Yeah, so a total of 16.
Nice. So here's what's funny is because they're out of far range, their rank goes up by 2. So it's actually a difficulty of 12, but you rolled a 16. So you hit them anyway. So go ahead and roll your damage and let me know what you get.
Yeah, 1.
All right, with that, you're actually able to just... normally, you have to call your shots. Otherwise, we roll randomly. But with a critical injury, this cultist just goes down immediately. As you just shoot them, and this is the guy next to you who's like, that's not the... And he just falls.
It is now.
I'd like to use my lasso to try to get Porter, and I have to get within 15 feet of him, though.
All right, so that will increase the rank difficulty by 1 because he's still in close range. What was it?
That would be a 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, you roll and you just...
It lands in front of me.
Yeah, you miss entirely. Like, you pull something out, and it's just one of the severed hands.
Would I use both my tokens, or...
Yeah, that was both of your actions,
All right.
yeah.
Someone do something, please.
All right, so I'm going to use one token to get up to a cultist, and then I'm going to use my second to stab him with my knife.
All right, go ahead.
Use +6. Oh, that's a 16.
Nice, yeah, you're able to stab him. Go ahead and do your damage.
That's a d12 for my damage.
Yeah, what rank are you for your attack?
Master.
Master? You're going to roll 4 dice and take the lowest.
I see. Yeah, it's a 1.
Nice. Yeah, you just... dead. That guy's out, too. So that leaves you with 3 cultists, one of which is still the innkeeper, and 9 hands. And it is now going to be their turn. So, the 9 hands are going to continue to scurry. One of the cultists is going to go ahead and attack Alistair, though they do have a low roll. So I'm assuming a 4 against your vigor does not hit.
It does not. It has to get an 8.
So he comes up at you and he's going to attempt to attack, and you just parry it out of the way as you continue your chanting. And another guy's going to attempt to go, we'll say, also at you. Again, low roll. That is a 6 total. So also misses as this guy tumbles over the other dude as you're just able to dodge out of the way of both of them. The head cultist, however, is going to go over and go towards Porter, and she's going to attempt to cut off his hand.
Oh, no.
All right, with Porter being a layman and her having a +6, that is just enough to cut off the left hand. As that left hand is cut off, a 10th hand has emerged. And where Porter is, with the left hand on top, the other 9 start skittering. The one that you lassoed breaks out and skitters as well. As they all start to form together, you can see the cultists, yes, as you feel a weird trembling in your own hands as you start to see them shift in form, all of them turning into the Kentucky Sawbones.
Seems like a real handy fellow.
They gather one of the jackets and put it over themselves. You can see the 2 of the eyes being put together by 2 hands as it just looks at all of you. You see the cultist leader. She walks up. We have finally done it. Have we finally let you? And they just all grab her and then just rip her to shreds.
That is not all right. You get it because he's left.
Funny. That hilarious joke, guys. This guy.
Cool. After that thing, it's going to detach 4 up to 1d4 arms at you. That's 3 arms that are going to go attack you.
I regret my joke immediately.
He's a real hands-on kind of guy.
Fortunately, these hands are not beguiled by you because they were not within range when it happened, so they're just going to attack. First one is a 6, so that misses your vigor. Second one is a 10. Last one is...
Wait. With the 10, I'm going to use my reaction to Craven. When a character afflicts or attacks me, I can use my reaction to move my speed.
All right, so you get out of the way. So the first 2 launch and misses you entirely. The third one just does land on top of you because that is also it.
Okay.
And that means you are going to take... you just take 1 strain as it launches at you and hits you in the back of the head a little bit. So that's its 2 actions. One of the other cultists sees what just happens and just books it up the stairs. Nope, I ain't dealing with this. We are now back to your guys' turn. What do you want to do?
Do I have to spend any movement in order to get closer to the...
The Sawbones? No, at this point you are within, we'll say, close range of...
Phenomenal. I would like to stab him with my knife.
What part are you going to aim for?
I'm going to do center mass, just straight chest.
Cool. You can't do that.
What?
It does not have a center mass.
So do I waste my turn, or do I need to choose?
You can
something
only
else?
aim for its brim.
Okay, then I'm aiming for its brim. Yeah.
It means its rank is increased by 1.
It's not bleeding, is it?
No.
So it's gonna be a 9.
All right, you needed a 12.
Oh no. Okay, that's.
Yep. So as you shoot at it, or you stab at it, as you attempt to stab at it, all the hands just like make a massive hole as they like grapple each other.
How close am I? Because
You're within close range. All of you are.
I guess I can try to punch it.
You're gonna. It's same thing. You're aiming for one of the brims.
Well, I've got. Thankfully, it's a master.
There are still 3 hands that were launched out, and they haven't come back yet. Just important to note as well.
7 plus 6.
Yeah, you are able to punch one of the hands, ironically, as it like punches back at you, but you break it a little bit. So go ahead and roll damage.
So that's a d20. Now it's master. So do I roll 40-20?
Yes.
2.
Oh, really? All right. So that is going to definitely be a serious injury on it. As you punch it, and one of the arms completely like shatters, and it causes the other arms to like shriek out in pain, and it starts to deform and like not sure how it's working, and then it recomposes back for a moment.
You may be all hands, but I'm all fist.
First thing I will do is use my grasshopper legs to move up to 100 feet in a large jump out of its range. I want to be like as far away as I can.
Yeah, it's still a basement, so you're gonna always be in 50 feet of it, but you can definitely like boom, out of the way. Sir.
That was one of my things, one of my action tokens. And then for the second one, I'll try to shoot it.
Roll to hit first.
Ooh. Total. Brain's not working. 14.
14 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. I like to assume what's happening is you're kind of frog jumping out of the way, and then just shotgun blasting it kind of as you move.
Okay, so lowest was 3.
Still do a serious injury to it.
Sweet.
Here's what's gonna happen. As you shoot it, the rest of it just kind of collapses, and you can see the sawbones like fall into pieces. With that, there's only about like 4 or 5 arms left between all of the ones that you have just fought. Not enough for it to maintain its form. But those things are still around, and they're still scurrying about. You might want to get rid of all of them before they can run away to form again.
Are any of the cultists still alive?
No, if any of the cultists were alive, they had booked it out by this point.
Then I will do my dramatic performance again.
Now remember, we are within close range of you too.
You know what? I will try kicking one with my broken leg.
So that's just going to be your brawl. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Plus 0, so it's a D10.
Yep.
Okay. And 2.
Yeah, no, you just miss it. It just scutters out of the way.
And I will try to kick it again. 3.
You're like, no, you're just stomping, and this thing's just like scurrying around.
All right, I'm just gonna try to stab the closest one. Yep, that's gonna be a 16.
No need to roll because they just have one strain. You just stab at it. So the contrast of you stomping and like missing the thing as he just shish kebabs it really quickly.
I guess I'll use my last action. I'll shoot one with my revolver.
Punching hasn't been working.
That's 8 plus 4, 12.
With that, you shoot one, it skitters out of the way. And we go to the villain's turn. There are 2 left, and you see them kind of start to move off to a corner and up towards, like, you know how some basements have that little window? And skitter out that way as the 2 of them leave. You guys look around, see a little section of barrels in the corner. As you kind of peek around it, you can see tied up and unconscious is Clayton Rust.
Is Porter still here?
Porter is dead.
Oh, Porter died. Oh.
So his hand got caught off, and then they formed around him, killing him.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go free Colton. So let's go free Colton. That's his name, right? Clayton. Sorry, Clayton. Let's go free Clayton.
I like the fact that you called him Colton. I think it's what you would do too.
So you guys go, you like wake him up.
What happened?
They got a jump on me. And I went in to where our general store, tried to sneak him. I saw them grab Porter, and they knocked me out. Ah, my head. What happened?
Porter's dead.
I mean, if anyone was gonna die, it was gonna be him. That or... And he just looks at Alistair.
He broke his leg.
If anyone was gonna break their leg, it would have been you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue that one.
Did you stop whatever was happening? And he's like, you can see this is the first time he's looking around, seeing the dead bodies of the cultists, the hands severed, and very confused.
Yeah, but 2 of the hands got away.
Sorry, 2 hands got away.
Yeah, like a spider.
They were all,
Sentient hand.
Did you see him, like, look at his robotic hand?
You're lucky. They couldn't take your hand.
They were actually like really freaked out about it, that you had a metal hand.
Never thought I'd be lucky to not have an arm.
We try to find the escaped hand.
Ah,
This is a Grave Rock's
we
problem.
weren't paid for that, bro.
We also gotta check and make sure they didn't eat your horse.
Yeah, we should go check on Lucky.
You guys walk up to the general store, go check. At this point, the town is abandoned. It was full of these cultists, most of who had given their arms in the attempt to summon the Kentucky Sawbones. However, any of them that were not a fan have clearly left. The rest of them gone. Those hands, who can say where they are at this point? But you do know that Lucky is still around. So, whatever your next journey goes, wherever it may end up, perhaps the 4 of you will have a little luck on your side. Only if you like feed into the mechanic, though. You know, you gotta really like use it how it's established. You know? Yeah. But that is our one shot. So thank you guys for joining us. Let's thank everybody as well. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. And of course, thank you to Tales from Elsewhere Games for sponsoring this one shot. And please support him on Kickstarter. Peter's a really cool dude, and we want to see his game get published, so we can play it some more for sure. Any sign offs you guys want to do? Yes? No?
Stay witty.
Stay witty.